Welcome to episode 70 of your CYSA Plus Prepcast. Today we will explore multi-purpose cybersecurity tools widely used by advanced analysts, specifically Nmap, the Metasploit Framework, and Recon-ng. These tools are highly adaptable and play a central role in network discovery, vulnerability assessment, penetration testing, and open-source intelligence gathering. Cybersecurity analysts use these tools to maintain visibility, validate security controls, simulate attacker behavior, and enhance threat detection capabilities. Mastering the use of Nmap, Metasploit, and Recon-ng not only expands your technical skill set, but also directly supports the objectives of the CYSA Plus exam. By understanding the purpose, capabilities, and implementation strategies for these tools, you will be better prepared to support your organization's cybersecurity program and to succeed on this certification. Let us begin with Nmap, also known as Network Mapper. Nmap is one of the most versatile and widely adopted open-source tools used by cybersecurity analysts. It is specifically designed for network discovery, scanning, and enumeration. Analysts use Nmap to identify which devices are active on a network, what ports are open, and what services are running. This information is essential for creating accurate asset inventories, detecting rogue systems, and assessing the attack surface of a network. Nmap helps analysts build a comprehensive view of their environment before conducting deeper vulnerability assessments. Nmap scanning capabilities support a wide range of use cases. With a single command, analysts can perform basic host discovery or initiate more advanced scans that include OS detection, version detection, and script-based vulnerability checks. The tool is known for its flexibility, with options to control scan speed, timing, port range, and output format. Analysts often use Nmap to gather initial reconnaissance data during security audits or penetration tests, whether scanning a single IP address or an entire subnet. Nmap provides detailed feedback that is critical for situational awareness and proactive defense. One of Nmap's most powerful features is its built-in scripting engine, known as the Nmap scripting engine. This engine allows analysts to extend the functionality of the tool by running custom or predefined scripts. These scripts can perform a wide range of tasks, including vulnerability detection, malware identification, brute force login attempts, and service enumeration. Analysts use the scripting engine to automate tasks that would otherwise require multiple tools or manual verification. With the right scripts, Nmap can transform from a simple scanner into a sophisticated security assessment tool capable of identifying complex risks. Credentialed Nmap scans further enhance the tool's effectiveness. When valid credentials are provided, Nmap can retrieve detailed system information that would otherwise be hidden from external scans. Credentialed scans can identify installed software, missing patches, and configuration settings that could lead to exploitation. This approach improves accuracy and provides deeper insights into the health of each scanned asset. Credentialed scanning also reduces false positives, making it easier for analysts to prioritize true risks and communicate findings to system owners. Nmap is often used as a foundational data source in larger security workflows. Analysts integrate Nmap results into asset inventory systems, vulnerability management platforms, and penetration testing frameworks. For example, scan output from Nmap can be imported into tools like Metasploit or SIM platforms to correlate vulnerabilities with security events. This integration streamlines operations and ensures that critical data discovered during scanning is not lost or siloed. It also enables analysts to build more complete threat models and track changes in network exposure over time. Using Nmap effectively requires attention to configuration and scan planning. Analysts must consider the potential impact of scans on network performance and system stability. Nmap allows users to adjust scan intensity and timing to align with operational requirements. For example, aggressive scans may be limited to lab environments, while production scans use lower intensity settings to reduce the risk of service disruption. Analysts also define scan scope clearly to avoid scanning sensitive or restricted systems unintentionally. With careful planning, Nmap can be used safely and effectively in both test and production environments. Documentation is a critical part of any scanning activity, and this applies to Nmap as well. Analysts maintain records of scan commands, options used, results obtained, and any anomalies observed during execution. Documentation helps ensure that scan findings are reproducible, defensible, and understandable by other team members or auditors. It also supports continuous improvement by allowing analysts to compare results over time and identify recurring issues or patterns. Proper documentation contributes to transparency and accountability within the vulnerability management process. Nmap's utility extends across multiple cybersecurity domains. It is used during incident response to identify affected systems, during penetration testing to support reconnaissance, and during asset management to validate system inventories. Analysts may also use Nmap to audit firewall configurations, verify segmentation, and check for unauthorized services. Its command line interface supports scripting and automation, making it a good fit for integration into custom tools or scheduled assessment routines. With this level of versatility, Nmap remains one of the most important tools in an analyst toolkit. Advanced analysts often rely on Nmap's OS and service fingerprinting capabilities to fine-tune their assessments. These features use a combination of TCP/IP stack behavior, port response patterns, and application banners to estimate the operating system and version of a target device. This information helps analysts tailor their vulnerability checks and select appropriate exploits or mitigation strategies. For example, knowing that a device runs a specific Linux kernel version can help narrow down which vulnerabilities are relevant and what types of configuration hardening may be required. To remain proficient in Nmap, analysts must commit to continuous training and exploration. Nmap includes hundreds of scanning options and dozens of scripts, many of which are updated or improved regularly. Analysts study the official Nmap documentation, experiment in lab environments, and follow community discussions to stay current. They also practice building customized scans for different scenarios, learning how to balance speed, accuracy, and operational impact. This ongoing learning ensures that analysts can use Nmap confidently and effectively in diverse security contexts. For more cyber-related content and books, please check out cyberauthor.me. Also, there are more security courses on cybersecurity and more at baremetalcyber.com. Now, let us focus on the Metasploit Framework, often referred to as MSF. Metasploit is a powerful and flexible open-source penetration testing platform that enables analysts to simulate real-world attacks in a controlled and ethical manner. It is widely used for validating vulnerabilities, developing and testing exploits, and training security teams in understanding and defending against attack techniques. Metasploit offers hundreds of modules for exploitation, payload delivery, post-exploitation tasks, and auxiliary functions. Analysts use it to understand how specific vulnerabilities behave when exploited and to assess the effectiveness of defenses such as intrusion detection systems or endpoint protection tools. A key strength of Metasploit lies in its expansive library of exploit modules. These modules allow analysts to safely test whether a discovered vulnerability is actually exploitable. For example, a vulnerability scanner might report that a server is missing a patch for a remote code execution flaw. By using Metasploit, analysts can attempt to exploit that flaw in a test environment and observe the result. This provides critical context when prioritizing remediation. If exploitation is successful and reliable, the vulnerability is elevated in importance. If it fails due to a mitigation, that system may be considered a lower priority for patching. Metasploit also integrates effectively with external vulnerability scanners. Analysts often import scan results from tools like Nessus or OpenVAS into Metasploit to streamline exploitation testing. This integration enables seamless transitions from discovery to validation. Analysts can quickly correlate scanner findings with Metasploit modules, focusing their efforts on vulnerabilities with available exploit code. This helps verify scanner accuracy, reduce false positives, and enhance remediation planning. It also promotes efficient workflows by automating module selection based on known system information. In addition to exploit modules, Metasploit includes payloads, encoders, and auxiliary tools that allow analysts to simulate attack chains. Payloads deliver code to compromised systems, Encoders help evade security mechanisms, and auxiliary modules support tasks such as scanning, enumeration, and data collection. Analysts use these capabilities to simulate real-world attack scenarios. These simulations not only reveal technical weaknesses but also help test the organization's incident detection and response capabilities. This makes Metasploit a valuable tool not only for red teaming but also for blue team preparedness exercises. Analysts use Metasploit to conduct penetration testing engagements that assess the effectiveness of security controls and operational processes. These tests provide insight into how quickly incidents are detected, how well alerts are prioritized, and whether response plans are effective. In this way, Metasploit supports not only vulnerability validation but also organizational readiness. These controlled attack simulations often lead to improved monitoring, better segmentation, and stronger policy enforcement across the network. Recon-ng is another multi-purpose open-source tool that is often used during the initial stages of vulnerability assessment and penetration testing. While Nmap focuses on scanning and Metasploit on exploitation, Recon-ng specializes in passive information gathering and open-source intelligence collection. It provides a structured environment for gathering intelligence on domains, hosts, emails, and related metadata without directly interacting with the target system. This helps reduce the chance of detection and support stealthy reconnaissance during assessments. Analysts use Recon-ng's modular interface to conduct targeted intelligence gathering. It includes pre-built modules for querying DNS records, retrieving whose data, harvesting emails, checking for breached credentials, and interacting with external data sources. These modules allow analysts to collect useful data points without writing custom code. Recon-ng also supports API integration with services such as Shodan, VirusTotal, and Have I Been Pwned. By querying these platforms directly from Recon-ng, analysts can enrich their reconnaissance without leaving the tool. Recon-ng plays a significant role in passive reconnaissance. This method is critical for identifying attack surfaces, exposed assets, and domain relationships without alerting the target. Analysts document IP ranges, subdomains, host names, and registered email addresses that may be linked to the organization. This information supports vulnerability assessments by identifying systems not protected by traditional perimeter defenses. Recon-ng helps analysts understand how much information an attacker can learn using only publicly available sources. Once Recon-ng findings are documented, analysts correlate them with results from Nmap scans and Metasploit tests. For example, a subdomain discovered through passive reconnaissance might resolve to an exposed web server identified by Nmap. That server may then be scanned for vulnerabilities and tested with Metasploit modules. This triage workflow illustrates how Recon-ng complements the other tools by expanding the analyst's view of the organization's external footprint. Together, these tools provide full-spectrum coverage from discovery through validation. Advanced analysts integrate the output of Nmap, Metasploit, and Recon-ng into centralized platforms such as security information and event management systems, asset inventory databases, or vulnerability management tools. This integration allows for better tracking of vulnerabilities, more efficient remediation efforts, and consistent reporting. Analysts use structured data exports, APIs, and automated workflows to keep all security stakeholders informed. The goal is to ensure that vulnerabilities are not just discovered, but also addressed, tracked, and verified through a repeatable process. To summarize Episode 70, mastering multi-purpose cybersecurity tools such as Nmap, the Metasploit Framework, and Recon-ng equips analysts with the ability to discover assets, identify vulnerabilities, validate exploitability, and gather valuable intelligence. These tools work together to support efficient and accurate vulnerability management across a wide range of organizational environments. Nmap offers powerful scanning and enumeration capabilities. Metasploit allows for structured, controlled exploitation testing. Recon-ng provides passive intelligence gathering without detection. Understanding and applying each of these tools enhances your exam preparation and strengthens your role as a cybersecurity analyst. Stay tuned as we continue your detailed journey toward CYSA Plus certification success. Thanks for listening. To learn more about cybersecurity, please visit baremetalcyber.com. There you will find best-selling books, videos, and even more free cybersecurity training courses. Please subscribe to the Prepcast and our various podcasts. And thanks for listening.